Y'all can't handle this. Y'all don't know what's about to happen, baby. Team 10, Los Angeles, Cali boy. But I'm from Ohio, though, white boy.
Alright guys, so I got an email in my inbox. I mean, after the last booster video, a bunch of you guys sent me emails basically outing as many boosters as possible. It's really fantastic to see. So I got an email a couple days ago after I posted the video on the boosters originally. And I really enjoyed making that video, and I think a lot of you guys enjoyed some of the street justice that we doled out as well. But this one particularly stuck out to me, and I'm going to be blurring a lot of the contents of this email because this person wants to completely remain anonymous, and there is quite a lot of personal information. So you're probably seeing a massive blur on your screen right now, unless I've forgotten to do it and have completely doxed this guy by accident. Let's read out the email. Let's read out the parts of the email that we can get. Okay, so he knows a person that this person knows a person that purchased a League of Legends account because he couldn't get out of Bronze 5. The account was freshly placed, the summoner spells were flipped, and he also had the stereotypical purchased account username. It was some sort of word with a bunch of numbers after it. Yeah, so we have this one account here currently sitting at a 40% win rate. Now the account was purchased at Plat 5, and he demoted it to Silver 1 over just a few months. I've never seen someone's MMR so poor. So this is the account that was purchased. It was purchased at Plat 5. Oh boy. Just to clarify, just to make sure, I've already looked this up already. I'll show you evidence that this was actually Plat. Alright, here we go. So here's the account on LOL King. There is actually a little statistic thing. I don't know if anybody knows any better websites for checking previous rankings and stuff. LOL King used to have it a lot better, but this is pretty much all I have to work with currently. As you can... Oh, actually it has updated. Here we go, baby. In April, it was in Big Plat 5, right? Pretty much where I am right now. But as you can see, over the course of this period of time, this person played a couple games here and there, played a couple more games here and there, and then decided to play a whole shitload of more games and ended their ass back up in silver. Isn't that graph just absolutely perfect? This is my new favorite graph. I gotta say, this is the perfect. Oh, so good. So furthermore, this person also links this person's main account, the person this plays on. This person plays on mostly, and it's not much better. When I say not much better, it's even worse. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Still, I feel really bad for the people that probably got this person in their games all the way back down to Silver 2, because this person is clearly a bronze player. You need to fucking work at this shit, boys. If you think buying an account is an easy way out, this is clear evidence that no amount of money or buying an account will actually stop you from being put in the elo that you deserve. If you even try and play a single game in that elo, if you're bronze and you try and play in Plat, you are going to get fucked, my dude. Unless you happen to be playing something like Janna. But even then, you know, still, it's not going to be that easy. Just think about how much money this person probably wasted. All that pocket money saved up, all that allowance money, it's just gone to complete shit very, very fast. In the space of like, what, 6 months, this person, I mean, it depends how much they played. This person hasn't played in like 2 weeks. And that, it's glorious. It's glorious, isn't it? So, while we're on this subject of, you know, boosting, and we also did a video a while back about int feeding and stuff, I feel like maybe I should combine those two things into one, okay? So here we have a video we sent in from a subscriber. Ross ran into this player, against this player who was trolling his Nunu. He would do the normal rundown lane and feed thing, and basically, I think the whole thing about this, his name is Tower1, please reform by the way. I think the whole point of this is he wants to keep his MMR and keep his elo very, very low on one of his smurfs so that he can untilt on it and shit stomp people in lower elo. Now apparently, according to this person, he claimed to be a Plat player, and when he does play Draven, he plays an awful lot better, and we'll see when we actually go into his Draven replay. This person clearly, his motives are pretty clear. But that being said, he is an absolute dickhead because all he does is lose games, similar to the 100% Master Yi win rate character that I did a while ago. This person's clearly going for 100% win rate Draven and around the Bronze 3 to Silver 5 region, just so that he can make himself feel better about the game. But to make sure that he doesn't get high MMR, because he is completely shit stomping all of these games that he plays as Draven or plays as Master Yi or whatever character that person chooses, ruining the game for an awful lot of fucking people. Hey Charlie, look at that. That's an end feeder. That's an end feeder, Charlie. So I mean, I don't even really need to say anything here, surely. I mean, honestly, do I? I mean, at least he didn't give a kill up, but all right. So he runs it under bot, and then he runs it under mid. It is at this point, after basically running it down a lane 3 or 4 times, that he quote-unquote tries to win. This is pretty much the thing that we looked at with the previous end feeder. They give as much bounty as they can really get to maximize the efficiency, of their deaths. So they give a couple deaths, make sure that the money that is going to these people is as high as it's ever going to be, and then they just play safe, they farm, or they just pretend that they're actually trying. And in that, they try and dodge the ban system because, I mean, look at the scores already. Nunu's 0-4, but Talon is 0-2. So it just looks like they're both having a bad game. Nunu just has 2 more deaths than Talon, so it's not that big a deal, I guess. But obviously, as you can clearly see, he's making no discernible effort to actually try and help his team out. And you know, it's end feeding. I mean, obviously it's end feeding, but it goes so much deeper than that, man. This is like the deep level of assholery that we're experiencing right now, where you pretend to do well, like he even got a kill, so he's now reset his bounty. You pretend to do like a little bit well, or you pretend to be trying a little bit, give your team hope so that you can take it away. That's some psychological shit that should not be imparted on anyone. So towards the end of the game, yeah, we've got a Nunu who's sitting on 1-7 right now, but our Singed, who is actually trying to play the game, he's sitting on 3-8. So even if a bot looked at that score, I mean, if somebody's reporting Nunu and that bot detects that Singed did as badly, if not worse than the Nunu, there's gonna be no bans imparted here. There's gonna be no bans given out for this, surely, right? Like no bot is gonna look at that and go, well, he only got 1 less death than Singed, but nobody reported Singed, so something must be wrong here. You know what? I've come to realize actually that the Nunu is pre-made with the Singed, so they are actually both trying as hard as possible to. Because that is the Singed from the last game that we just looked at. So these guys are pre-made. So they actually both might be intentionally doing it. And I guess he's playing that, he's playing Singed because like it's a character that I guess you can feed on without really people complaining because you're a split pusher. So yeah, this is a Tyro 1. Please reform Draven player. He's playing Draven mid. Manages to 2v1 and pick up the double buffs onto the Kayn. This is the character that he's going for the 100% win ratio on. So he's clearly, I mean, he doesn't obviously, he's playing some dumb shit that, honestly, I mean, it's an early mid, so I guess it's not even that bad, because, like, as long as he dodges spears, which I doubt he's ever going to get hit by spears, like, that is, as I say that, he almost gets hit. It's a pretty, like, not too bad lane. Like, if she tries to pounce onto him, he can just stand aside and it's absolutely fine. And Kayn is not going to be, like, tanky enough to even deal with Draven for quite a while, at least to, like, peel for, like, to get on top of him. But this guy is obviously, I mean, he's obviously not, like, a Bronze 3 player. And Teemo as well. I think it's probably fairly obvious as well that this guy is also a Smurf as well, who's playing on this account. 8-1. He goes 8-1 this game on Teemo. I don't think he's going for like 100% win rate or anything, but it just seems like he's kind of along for the ride with this Draven player in mid. So Kayn comes mid again. The Mr. Baiter tries to fight. Draven's level 6 though, so he's in a lot of trouble. There we go, ulti down. Almost being able to pick up the double kill, but it's Nidalee, so too much mobility. Moving forward onto like major parts of the game, a little bit further on in the game. We're 15 minutes in. Kayn's bought 3 tiers at this point. I kind of don't blame him. He's died a bunch of times to Draven. Draven's like 5-0. Vi's 4-0. Teemo is 4-0 as well. The only lane that seems to be like, I mean, Vi's been picking up kills on other people. The lanes that have been doing really well, but bot lane seems to be the only lane that are like just normal. They're just fine. They're like the actually the ones that are in their element right now. But I mean, kind of different. Vi's just having a great game because she's picking up kills and helping out people in the lanes that I mean, those 2 assists on both of those lanes add up to Vi's kills. The 5-2, the 7-2. Yeah, that's probably where Vi got her kills from. But it's not exactly boosting. It's almost like, but it's reverse boosting, I suppose. Like these people are simultaneously boosting and feeding players in their team, and it's just incredibly bizarre, and it's really hard to explain, I guess, but that's kind of what it is. Like, they're intentionally throwing games, or they're playing games much higher skill level than they are, than the elo that they're at, and like there's not much anybody can do about it. And it's, as I said in one of my previous videos, it's apparently pretty undetectable. I mean, I think the guy that we did the video on originally did get the account that I featured banned, which is fantastic, I guess. But I mean, it's not hard to evade bans. I mean, that's gamers. There's a whole lot more busting that needs to be done, and I guess I'm gonna keep trying. If you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, this kind of content, if you enjoy exposing the scum of League of Legends, hit me with that like button. Just pound it. For the meantime, I continue my quest to find real quality content and other boosters, because these guys keep ruining my fucking bronze spectates, man. They keep fucking ruining it. I want a good funny game, good clean game, we can have some fun, you know, nobody fucking boosting in them. But nah, every other game there's a smurf in bronze fucking it up. Keep sending me your replays, keep sending all your stuff. RossBoomsocks replay or RossBoomsocksyt@gmail.com. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. If you're new, join the sock drawer, subscribe as well. See you later.